anything from your love life that you'd like to tell us?
Ningumu.
Does that mean Fena is seeing someone?
No, I haven't said yes or no. Pengine niko na watu, nastaki kuchoma. Kwa hivyo,
Rocky! Hello everyone, my name is Honey Petra and I am joined by the amazing, the phenomenal Fena Gitu. Hey man, I am so excited to be here.
thank you so much for coming. Did you have fun?
Oh my days, is that even a question? You killed it.
Thank you.
Guys, in case you're not aware, we're down here for Fena's album launch. It's called Love, Art and Lust. And oh my days, you guys have to listen to the track. Speaking of Love, Art, Lust, how did you come up with that and why that title?
Because love at last.
Oh, that's how you read it.
No, that was the inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Because over the last 3 years, I mean, with a lot of time out and thinking and introspection, I came to find self-love as an important thing for me. And you know, love begins with yourself. Ukijipenda ndo unaweza pendana. So that's essentially what Love at Last is about. But then now, because I'm cool, I had to twist it to art and lust, because art, I mean, life is art, music is art. Then lust, because seduction, like music is seductive. My love life, it's inspired by so much. Nairobi dating life. So there's a lot of those themes that intertwine to speak about love. Yeah.
In the new album, I've noticed you've been experimenting with different sounds as compared to like your old music. What brought that about, and were you scared like venturing into something outside your comfort zone?
No, I think it's a testimony of growth. Because I mean, I'm a musician, I'm supposed to be able to be versatile. And I feel like with this album, it's very concise. Like, I'm not all over the place. The sound is very, in as much as they sound different, it's kind of the same body of work. So being able to do the things I really enjoy doing, which I really enjoy singing. I've sung a lot on the album more than rapping. It's a nice different style from what you're used to, but it's still very much me. There's not much that has changed. Let's just say I've grown.
And as we all know, growth is good and it's inevitable. Speaking of, do you have a favorite song in the album?
All my babies, those are all my favorites. But my top 3 would be, I love them all, what? So Let Me Go is definitely a crowd favorite. Also one of my favorite songs. And Kulapo, because it's very deep. And unless you really stop to pay attention, you might not understand it. So I like that it's complex. I like that it makes you stop to think. I love Sinabe. Sababu Nairobi ni ngumu. Yes. Nairobi ni hard. But I love all of them. I think they all speak to something different. And I hope everyone can relate to something. Yeah.
What's the one song that gave you like the most headache, like whether it was coming up with a title or just like making it flow, like you were just like, can you just get together?
2 songs. Spirits took me maybe even a year to write, because I had to dig really deep. It's a very soulful song, so it took me a really long time to know what I want to say. And then Let Me Go was also really hard to write, because I did the first verse and I couldn't figure out what the second verse was. So it took me a really long time to just like crack it. Well, it wasn't too long, but it was hard. Like I really cried when I wrote that song. So when I cried and it all came out, then the words just flowed. So that one came from a very painful, like, nilitafuta
such deep and you know.
Yeah. But yeah.
So those were like the songs that gave you most headache, but at the end of it all, like it came together the way you wanted it to.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, we're here to do good music. So alafu si ni wanoma, so hatuwezi angusha. So it eventually everything came together perfectly.
Well, how long did it take you to make the album?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, because my last album Unleashed was 2019 November, so I've been working on this from that time, but mostly during the pandemic. Yeah.
So you've been writing the songs in the album for the past 3 years.
I've been writing, recording, re-recording, redoing the music. A song like Love Is, I've recorded 3 times because I'm a perfectionist, so I'm always going back like, Z, I want to change this and that. So I don't like to rush my work. That's why it can take 3 years for me, because I'm not on anyone's clock. Like I'm doing this from my heart. So if it makes sense and if it's the right time, I'll let it go.
Speaking of Love Is, actually, like, to most people that I've talked to, everyone is telling me that is their favorite song. When I ask people, what's your favorite song from the album? They go, Love Is. What does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because Love Is really is what brings the project together, because it's about me loving my neighbor. Like, love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's about being grateful. It's about gratitude. It's about spirituality, which is everything that's in the album. So if you see the album, it starts with What's Love, track 1, and then it ends with Love Is. So everything in between is love. Yeah.
That is so creative. Mad respect for that.
I know.
So you're an all-round artist. Are there some songs in your album that you produced on your own?
Well, I co-produced most of it. I mean, because I'm always the one in studio with the producer from scratch. So I co-produced most of the project, yes.
Now, speaking about you and being an all-round artist, are there any acts you're currently mentoring or planning on doing that? Like, are you planning on expanding your horizon apart from being an artist? Now you said like mentoring other people.
I'm mentoring for sure. I mean, I put on stage the Tugi and Aine performed today.
Aine was amazing. Yeah, I interviewed him earlier.
Oh yeah. So Aine is someone I'm trying to mentor, but I mean, he's an artist on his own. I'm not signing yet. I'd love to. So I mean, I need to be in a good place for me to sign someone. So when the time is right, I'll do it. But for now, they have access to my resources, whatever you need, any kind of advice you need. So I mean, with time, hopefully the family will grow bigger. Yeah.
So besides now music, Fena as the person, you've said this album had like inspirations from your love life. Anything from your love life that you'd like to tell us?
Ningumu. Hii mambo ni ngumu. Lakini tunatumai tu tutakuwa sawa.
So does that mean Fena is seeing someone?
No, I haven't said yes or no.
No, but like umesema hii mambo ni ngumu. Ingekuwa huna mtu ingekuwa ngumu.
Pengine niko na watu, nastaki kuchoma. Kwa hivyo Nairobi. Tuseme tuko tu.
And speaking of like still on your love life, are there any plans of Fena? Are you someone who believes in the institution of marriage first of all?
I do. I just haven't thought about it. I don't know. I mean, if it happens, I'd be happy to.
Okay.
But if not, I mean, niko sawa. If I'm able to live my life happily and travel the world and be comfortable, and I'm lucky to meet someone, that would be great. If not, tunazidi tu.
What about kids? Have you ever thought about kids?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have kids, but right now, man, sina your time. This is called Baya. But I'm busy building something else. When the time is right, maybe we'll get there.
Inshallah, if you were to have kids, how many? Have you thought about that? Like, how many do you want to?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Whatever comes.
Sahani, Mungu akileta mtoto, sahani yenye itakuja.
Oh my days. So, onto your fashion, you have an impeccable sense of style. What inspires your style?
I just like to dress nicely. I like it comfortable. I like working with different designers. This is looks by Avido. We've been working together for so many years. So sometimes I'll come up with an idea and he'll execute. I work with so many other designers, guys like Yvonne Afro Street, Brian Babu as a stylist. You know, the Kenyan fashion scene is really buzzing. I have my own brand, Phenomenal Style. So that one is also doing well. It's picking up. Yeah, I just want to see what the fashion world does for me as well. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So taking you back to music, there've been a lot of talk about Kenyan music, why it's not doing good, comparing us with other nations. What's your take on that?
I think we can be more gracious to Kenyan artists. I feel like we're so quick to judge and quick to dismiss us. But like I said on stage, I know so many Kenyan artists, most of them actually who are here tonight, who are working so hard for us to put Kenya on the next level. So give us a chance. Allow us to do our work. Show up and support us when we do our work. When you wanachoma, tunawambia wanachoma, sawa, mnachoma. But for the most part, I feel like we can support each other more and show up for each other more. Wasani, we look out for each other, and our fans look out for us as well. Yeah.
Your take on Gengeton, because there's still been a lot of talk, people saying it's embarrassing Kenya, that's not the music we are talking about when we say play KE. Like, what's your take on the hate that Gengeton is receiving?
I don't think Gengeton is embarrassing us. If anything, it's put us back kwa Grammys, you know what I mean? Like, so bias, kila mtu akona bias yake. Me, I'm a fan, so I really don't see why there's so much hate. Of course, we can do better. Our content can be packaged better. But the fact that young kids have an opportunity to explore their talents and to make money from it, we should train them, we should mentor them, we should correct them again gracefully. Yeah.
So MCSK has been blasted several times by the peanuts that they're constantly sending artists. And the other day, the Kenyan group in Norway, Matata, told Kenyan artists that they should think of investing or like in offshore, what are they called? Publishers. What's your take on that, and what message would you like to send to MCSK?
We've talked to them so much to mechoka, so I won't even address it. Yeah. Kaini nayo hata ni sawa.
As long as, like, at this point, it's just like chenye mnataka.
Venye mnajisikia tu, ile siku mtadecide Steam imechezwa sana na mtanipatia pesa yangu, then nitachukua.
Now back to your. Best advice that you have ever been given as a musician?
I don't know. I've had so many things. I'll say not to. Let me say what I've learned in the last few years. To stop chasing the hype, chasing numbers, chasing popularity. Focus on the people who are listening to you. Go back to the beginning, like where it began. Speak to those people. Those are your true fans. Hao ndio watu watakuja show, hao ndio watu watanunua merch, hao ndio watu wanajali. So when you focus on building that community, when we build for the next level, niko na jeshi na iko na mimi. So that's what I'm focusing on now. Sahi hata si chase hits, najua niko na hits kwa crate na nimezieka huku, but nataka kuimba, nataka kufanya usanii. So mwenye ana appreciate.
What's a hidden talent that Fena has that people don't know about?
I can whistle in like an amapiano, like I can do those amapiano whistles.
Can we hear that?
I don't know if I can do it right now.
Give it a try.
Also, neza kwa makanga in another lifetime. But no, I'm an excellent driver. I'd love to race for fun one day. Yeah, but I'm a simple babe. I like being with my friends out or just at home chilling. I'm a homebody as well. Napenda tu kutulia.
Amazing. As we wind up, what would you like to tell your fans, your listeners, people who've been with you throughout this journey?
Take your time and really listen to this body of work. It goes deep. It'll get you through some hard times. It'll get you laid. It'll make you feel happy. Yani, there's something for you with every song. So please stream the album, share it with your friends, play it every day, every day. Let's take this thing to the Grammys, inshallah.
Inshallah. Guys, I've had such an incredible time here getting to know Fena, listening to her perform. It's been out of this world. Oh my days. Make sure you listen to the album, and like she said, it will get you a whole lot of things. I have been Honey Petra. Till next time, keep it Mpasho.